feel like that's the perfect title. Don't know why, it just looks cool. One last ride. It says I'm live on my phone. How can I watch my own stream? That doesn't make sense. How the fuck can I do that? Whatever. Right, well. Guess I can. Boom. Right then. Dodge ride only be an hour. I only need an hour. Food, drink, we're relaxed. We are ready to go. So, right. So we have got Chippy King 99, part of We Mad Bros, who will be taking part in my new series actually tomorrow. Has joined the stream with OK. Then we've got Christopher says it's me again, and then we have got Thomas Cooper who says hi. ZXE Rap says what up, new team, and then GT Master coming in with the hi. It's GTA Master, Neptune, same thing. Then we have got We Mad Bros coming back in with the Mercedes OP. And then we have got Nick who says hello Thomas. So hello everybody, welcome your faces back to a brand new F1 2016 career mode live stream. You guys, after the last stream which ended about an hour or so ago, you guys requested that I did one more season and just do it one more time. I'm going to do it one more time, so you know, why the hell not? So we are here today, we are part of now Mercedes-Benz, which if you haven't watched season 2 of my career mode, back when I had like 10 subs, I actually started Mercedes career mode, so we're going back and doing another career mode with Mercedes, but this time we've got more people to see it, we've got more nostalgia about it, we know the scene quite well, and hopefully you guys do enjoy today's stream. If you do enjoy today's stream, drop a like, subscribe if you're new around here as well. That would mean the world. In terms of the research and development, so this is what we've got here. This is what we've got to work with the Mercedes-Benz. So fuel efficiency, that's perfect. That means we can underfuel the car straight off the bat. Brilliant. Chassis weight, we could probably do with another one of those to really secure the chassis itself. Still looks fine though. Downforce, we don't need to touch downforce. That's not an issue for us. The drag and the engine haven't been touched yet. Now nice hiccup there during recordings, always. So the engine power, we're going to need to do at least once, maybe twice, but I think engine power we're going to ignore till Canada. Don't need to do the engine power till Canada. Chassis weight and drag we'll probably want to get up to maybe the same as downforce by Canada, and then we can work on the engine for Canada, work onwards just like that, and just get things going. So we've got no other thing to do. Progress history is there. Standings are all nice and clean and fresh. Our rivals are going to be my teammate Nico Rosberg and the 2 Williams cars. And yeah, we're going to go straight into things. We've got qualifying to do this time as well, so this is going to be interesting. Because we never did quali before, until now. Because of course, we're not starting from the back anymore, so that's going to be interesting.
Welcome to Melbourne.
And I have some fizzy drinks with me, because I'm fat. Right. Let's go look at the session info here. More undeveloped than the McLaren Honda engine. Jamie, you're probably right. It isn't actually that developed. So let's see what everyone sets their times on. I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to go straight out. I'm not going to do like a drive out thing. I tend to just do fastest lap, flying lap straight away. Bottas goes on to the softs. Massa on softs as well. So both Williams cars have completely blitzed it. On a set of softs to start things off. Verstappen has done the same. That kind of begs the question. Rosberg's done the same as well. Do you know what? I feel like softs might be the way to go for Q1. Because then we can save our set of super softs. Yep. Do you know what? I'm gonna roll with some softs. I don't feel like I'm gonna be using them that much. So we'll go on a flying lap on a set of softs. And we can get to see how this Merc feels. Yo, what's up, Beast Mode? How you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream, my friend. I love how I say how you doing, dude, to everyone. And of course, my name is Foxy Dude. Haha. Banter? No, I agree. Terrible banter. In theory, we should really get into the top, well, out of Q1 basically. But you never know, so let's see how this car performs then here in qualifying. Of course, we didn't do qualifying last time, we just went straight into the race. But of course, we've got to qualify this time. We haven't won the championship this time. If you guys are unaware as well of how this is going to work, I did put a comment out saying how this will work. This is going to work on a weekly basis of alternating between videos and streams. So I'm going away on holiday next week. Again, I'll be announcing that on Saturday, so you guys are aware of it. So starting not next week, but the week after, we will be going to, wow, 4 tenths down in the first sector on the Williams cars. They're OP this season, it seems. So next week, not next week, but the week after, we will be doing 2 videos, which will be on a Wednesday and then a Saturday. And the week after that will be a Wednesday and a Thursday live streams. Unless I'm busy on a Thursday, I'll have to check my dates. Otherwise, it will be then. But that's what we've got planned at the moment, as we are down on Williams this time at the moment, as we've now got a bit of cone stuck in us. But of course, we're only trying to get out of Q1 here, so I'm not that bothered whether we lap faster or slower than the Williams cars at this stage in this career mode, because we're always slightly stronger in the races compared to the Williams drivers. Not the Williams drivers, sorry, just in general. As long as we don't bottle it, of course, then, you know, we're in trouble then. This will be a scruffy lap, but I reckon about P9, P10 maybe. This should get us through into qualifying 2. 25, 26. Wow. That was off the pace. Wow. Okay. Do I have enough time to go out again? I might. Right. Looks like super softs it is then. Okay, never mind. Looks like I can't get through. Yes, I can just fit in another one. Okay. Looks like that lap time was dreadful. It didn't feel nice. How do those Williams drivers qualify? Wow, we've got a task on our hands here. We are down, I think we're down in the drop zone, but I'm not going to risk it. There's no point in me hoping to get out into Q1. I used a set of softs, didn't work, so I have overfueled my car slightly. That might be a downfall. I should really have less fuel, but this is the lap that's going to count then, it seems. Looks like I am going to do super soft, super soft, super soft all the way through quali. Oh well, sometimes it works, sometimes things don't work out, so you've got to just work with what you've got. We'll lower the fuel load in Q2. That's my bad. Everyone knows, though, I'm always rubbish around Australia. But don't expect an Abu Dhabi nightmare.
Conditions to remain dry for a while. We will update you if the outlook changes.
10th off Vettel in the first sector. This is a better lap. Already half a second quicker than what we were in Q1. We had a scruffy soft tyre lap, if I'm honest. Just didn't quite get the braking zones right. Didn't quite get it all right, but we should. Bloody hell, that wall was a bit closer than I thought. We should be able to get through. And then we'll lower the fuel load. Checker flags out. Getting off the track like that isn't going to help my cause, if I'm honest. We've improved this lap by over a second, so we should clearly see ourselves into Q2 with a 125.4, not bad. P10 only, wow. That was pretty awful, actually. I thought it'd be quicker than that. Oh, hello. Both Vettel and Button have got 5-place grid penalties. Because they collided with each other. Okay. That's interesting to know. But the gap between the top 10, or the top 12 even, was half a second. Okay, that's pretty interesting to see. That's very interesting. Oh, some emergency services going past. Let's go to my setup and lower the fuel load. Because I think we could get about another 1 or 2 tenths if we had our fuel load lower. Yeah, we can lower it by 3 laps. That'll be me done and dusted. Let's go to the track straight away. Let's just not waste time. If we get knocked out, we're getting knocked out. That's how it works. Yes, now we're almost out of fuel. That's what I want to hear from you, Jeffrey. I want to hear almost out of fuel. Yes, now instead of us having plus 6 laps, we've got 4 laps less fuel in the car. So in theory, we should be lightning quick. Also got to watch those Williamses though, because they're going to be disgusting in a straight line. As we found out in the last series, just an hour ago. They're quick, and that's a car there. We've been held up massively here by Magnussen. This isn't that Magnussen, really. I had to brake so early into the corner. Magnussen's ruined that lap time. We're not going to get anything. We're going to probably get knocked out at this rate. It's a 29.5. I'm going to back off this lap, I think. In fact, I'm going to return to garage and then go straight back out. Timor.com. I think Timor should make his own website. I'm going to go straight back out on the same set of tyres. The Magnussen just got way out of the way into turn 1, giving us no chance of even thinking of setting a competitive lap there. So, really gutted about that. But Tywear's pretty annoyed now, so this is my problem. His traffic was a problem there. I'm going to have to go and try to set a lap now, or it's never. Or I just set a lap on the softs, get knocked out and see what happens. That too. Scruffy qualifying set. So yeah, I was already 9/10 down in the first sector on the lap compared to Rosberg, so it was inevitable that I needed to make a pit stop. Sorry, not pit stop, just return to garage and restart my lap because Magnussen ruined it because I had to brake off so early into turn 1 to give him the room because he was just there, just being a knob in his underpowered Renault. Bit excessive on the corners. I need to watch that a little bit. Hitting that bump isn't going to help either as Bottas flies with a 24.5. Why doesn't he do this in my career mode? Why didn't he do it when I'm teammates? Because he's a horrible, horrible human being. That's why. Nice. It's gonna be P11 only, huh? Okay, I concentrated a lot for that. That didn't work out for me. Right, that's something to note. It's not quick enough. Hi, mate. You're a horse, mate. I'm just mimicking Game Pillow. Don't get mad. I don't mean it, mate. All the mates. Hashtag mates. Right. That's because I was on a used set of softs. No, I'm just going to let qualifying roll. I'll start P12. Why not? We got messed up by Magnussen and we didn't have fresh tyres, so... in theory, we should have been good. But we lost too much time because of K-Mag. And that's us out of Q... Actually, no, because we've got Vettel and Butter with 5 places. So we'll start P10, in theory, because of the Button and Vettel's penalty. Well, it actually depends when they qualify. Forgot about that. They still haven't qualified yet in Q3. Oh well, I mean, it's fine. If we had those fresh tyres, we would have had at least about 2 or 3 tenths, maybe, worth of more pace. Rosberg beats us in the rivalry. That means our driver position is going to go right down. Okay, that's not what we want. We're going to have to do well in this Grand Prix.
Hi, Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
What do you want, Emma? 6th or higher, beat Rosberg. Okay, it's fine. We can try, as we'll always do. We got 211 resource points, so we won't be making any upgrades by the end of this video. It will. Mate, hi. Mate. The hate for Renault engines are it's in my way. I had to do something.
Let's
Let's have a look at the grid then. If Bottas is on pole, I'm going to kill myself. Okay. Ricardo on... That's a bit weird. I wasn't expecting this. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this grid. Vettel starts 9th, which means we're going to start P11 then, yeah. Alright, that's fine. Why are the Williamses so far down the order, though? That's what I don't understand. They were... whatever, I guess. P11, race strategy. They want me to do a one-stop. Softs and mediums. Sure thing, I'll do a one-stop. Probably fuel the car right down as well, because I'm not going to be pushing hard if I'm doing a one-stop. We're going to be one of the first people as well to be in the mix. Hello, drivers. How are you all doing? Alright, Bottas, I'm in a new team now. Hey, look, it's me, look. I'm in the Mercedes now. Like you are in real life. Haha. I'm just mimicking you, Bottas. You're my biggest fan. Not really. I don't like you. Yeah, if I'm going to beat Rosberg, definitely have to finish higher than 6th. You are 100% right on that one. Lights out, here we go for the Australian Grand Prix. It's been a good start from us, actually. Going to get comfortably past Vettel and Grosjean. Whoa, okay. Kind of had my heart in my mouth there a little bit, to be honest. Perez comes flying through in the exit of turn 1. I'll get him back, though, in this corner. I nearly went straight into the side of one of the Force Indias, but in fairness, we've kept it all going. And we continue onwards, then we've got someone in the lead of the race with another driver leading. I think that's Rosberg leading this Grand Prix. No, it's not. Can't be Bottas. Surely Bottas isn't leading already after turn 1, is he? Is Valtteri leading this race? I don't really know, but we are back on. We are racing here. Massa's in front of us, up to 7th, after 12th as our starting place. As one of the Ferraris goes to move around the outside of the Red Bull, has a look, doesn't make it stick though as we cut the corner there. Pretty dumb of myself if I'm honest, but at the end of the day, I'm not that fussed. Ferrari's still going at that Red Bull. I'm going to close up on the pair of them here as Raikkonen and Verstappen battle really hard here. I'm going to have to wait and bide my time. And my time is in this corner. That was even more horrendous than I would have thought, but oh well. Criticize me, I dare you. Oh god. It is Bottas that's lead. Wow, Bottas doesn't lead in my career modes. Just leads now when he wants to. Oh, Bottas. You got shown up by me and now you're doing this. You obviously got paid some real money to do that, didn't you? Where's Raikkonen going to go? It's not going to go anywhere because I'm pulling out. Down the inside of Raikkonen and Max. Next up, my teammate Nico. Good stuff. Verstappen and Raikkonen very close behind here. On my soft tyres, remember. We've got to take that into consideration because we've got 29 laps ahead of us. Got to get these things 12 laps into the Grand Prix. If we cannot, then we are in a bit of trouble. But, put it this way, it's a much cleaner start than last episode. That we can work with. Max is right behind me. Raikkonen's going to have a go here. He's having a look. The man that gave me the ultimate safety car. And we've got a problem in the background. Someone's gone off the track. I don't know if that's a spin or a puncture, but you can see it on your screens. Someone has gone round. Oh, hello. Ooh, okay. So we've got a safety car to kick things off here in this career mode. And that's going to prompt some drivers to make their pit stops. We're not going to be stopping. If we were on super softs, I would have stopped right away. But we're on the soft tyres, so we are going to stay on the soft tyres. We're not going to make a pit stop. But the safety car has been deployed due to an accident in the background. That's very interesting here. That's going to stretch out everybody's stints a little bit longer. And that's going to help me get my tyres to lap 12. So this is a good situation we're in now. And we've closed up to my teammate in this Grand Prix. So this This is a fascinating sight. Problem is I haven't crashed into the back of the Verstappen yet, so if only the safety car came out this earlier in Abu Dhabi, I would be much happier, but it's not. Oh well, never mind. I'm kind of a bit out of the picture with these guys, if I'm fairly honest, because of my bad qualifying. But this is kind of interesting. So I'm not sure who spun out. I should have really replayed it and found out. Not 100% sure who did spin, but someone did. And in fact, if we check the race director, we should be able to see who's at the back. So let's go and have a look here. So we've got Button, Vettel, and Perez have all made a stop, but I'm not sure who spun there. So hello there, welcome to Australia for the round 1 of the 2016 FIA World Championship. The weather here is perfect as usual, over 30 degrees and higher, and it's a fantastic day for Formula 1. As Jamie says, Metal Bomber Plays is in the stream as well, so welcome to the stream. And we have got, if you guys have only just tuned in, we are now in our new and final career mode, and I mean final, with Mercedes-Benz. And we are here for the Australian Grand Prix. If you're just tuning in, I can tell you that in terms of videos and streams, I'm going to alternate between the two. So not next week, but the week after, you'll be seeing 2 videos of the career mode. The week after that, you'll be seeing 2 streams of the career mode. And then the following week after that, you'll be seeing 2 videos. And then it's going to go on in a continuous cycle as Ricciardo pits for his first stop of this race. But really, what this means now is, this safety car means, anyone who pits for soft tyres now, their tyres are going to be 2 laps, about 2-3 laps, Rosberg, they're going to be 2 or 3 laps younger than mine. Which means, technically, track position is crucial. So in theory, we're sort of integrating ourselves within the leaders now, and that's what we want to be doing. Because we had a bad qualifying session, got held by Magnussen, and then had to run with old tyres in Q2, just really put us on the back foot. But in the race, like I said before, we're getting a bit lucky here, and we've got Bottas leading, Rosberg second, myself in third, Verstappen fourth. We've got to Five Raikkonen. I don't want to look behind too much, because I know how late the AIs break, just randomly, and it can take me out in a jiffy. So, yeah, that's what I'm fearing. So, that's the order at the moment. So we've got Rosberg in second, and then we've got some other drivers here. So this is expected to come in at the end of lap 6, I would have thought. Maybe the end of lap 5. Then we can get racing again. But the biggest thing that can help me is if both Bottas and Rosberg pit at the end of the safety car. If they do that, they're going to be right down the order, and they're going to be in a hell of a lot of traffic. Which they won't be in that much traffic. They'll be caught out, basically, because they'll be pitting just after the safety car, whereas I get the chance to build a gap. And when they close up, they'll have to catch the other drivers, and whoever's pitted now gets track position. And really, in this race, especially Australia, track position's pretty crucial, so we definitely want to be noticeable of that. I'm going to brake early, Rosberg, because I don't know when he's going to be braking, to be honest. It's Max Verstappen, it is Raikkonen behind, and then Massa. So Felipe's not having a good start to his Williams career as he's come back after this. I've just realised how similar this is to real life. Bottas was in the Williams, EGI was in the Williams. I left and gone to Mercedes, and now Williams have brought Massa back into Formula 1. How similar have I just made this career mode? I mean, it's not even my fault. It was complete luck, and it was you guys that said, you should do another career mode. So I was like, alright, I love you guys. No homo. So, I'll do another one. And we're going to have an interesting fight in this series with Williams, because they're going to be the biggest threats to us. I'd rather the safety car started to come in a minute, because I'm getting bored. Safety car, could you come in please? You're boring me. At least it's out longer than Abu Dhabi. That helps. What comes out now though? The car feels nice though. In terms of this Mercedes, of course, it's the first time we've ever driven in the Mercedes. With the upgrades it's got, the car feels pretty good. We definitely want to get a little bit more straight line speed. Oh, here we go. That's what I want to hear. Safety car's going to come at the end of this lap and we can get back racing. Now, do I attack Rosberg right from the get-go? Or do I let Rosberg go, attack Bottas, and follow Rosberg? I feel like the clever thing is to follow Rosberg and Bottas and just let them fight each other out. Because if I'm battling Rosberg, the odds are that Bottas could pull away from us. And I'd rather that he didn't pull away. I'd rather me and Rosberg stayed with him. Because Nico and I, we've got to work together. I don't like Rosberg in real life, not gonna lie. So, you know, our relation... I've worked with Hamilton. He was my teammate in the previous career mode. And we're going to get racing once again. Both Rosberg and Bottas stay out. We're not going to attack them, but we are going to stay as close as we can with them. And racing back again. And no, I will not rage, I hope. Because this game didn't give me the damn tyres that I wanted in the last race, that's why, and I crashed all the time. Nothing to do with me at all. Bottas has got a very good getaway off this safety car restart as he looks to build that gap. We've got to get to about lap 12 with these tyres to make the one-stop work. Because track position will be key for us because Bottas will probably come back at us at the end of the race. So all we've got to do is stay in touch with the drivers. We're 3/10 off Nico. We've got a great run out of here. Sorry, Rosberg. I said I was going to stay behind Rosberg, but he seems to be a little bit slow, so I'm just going to do the casual thing, and I'm going to get straight past him, and I'm going to lead the charge against Valtteri, because he's just sort of said, hasta la vista, and I don't really like that. So let's get on to him, or try and just keep the gap at a minimal. It's all about when Valtteri comes in as well. Should technically be the end of this lap, I would have thought. Nope, stays out another lap. Okay. Rosberg's coming into the pits, though, I can see. My teammate's in the pits, so we've got a lot of drivers coming in now. Bottas at a 27.2. He's gone half a second quicker than us, but we are, of course, on a slower set of tyres. Just looking to keep him in touch at this stage of the race, and then we can start bolting it ourselves. But the safety cars really helped us with tyre wear. We just can't... We just got to stop wearing the tyres out ourselves too much now that we've had the extra life. We can't do that. And hopefully we should be able to close up to Valtteri. We've got Hulkenberg behind us on his soft tyres as well. So gap's 2.9. So we lost 0.2 in the first sector. We definitely need a little bit of upgrades to catch the Williams cars. I feel like I've upgraded them a bit too much. Which is fine. Don't really mind that. Gives me a challenge. From the get-go. .2 now. Bottas is pulling away, but I expect him in at the end of this lap. Then the traffic should get into my hands, and they'll get held up, and then that's when I'll bolt it. I don't want to bolt it now, trying to keep up with him, because there's no point, because I'll just lose out. So odds on he comes in now, which he does. So in comes Valtteri. And off I go to blitz it now on these tyres. So away we go. DRS is enabled. Now I've got to rinse these tyres a little bit. Not too much, because of course I still need to get them some way in the race. But just to a point where I can work with them. Back end sort of stepped out me on there on the curbing. Got some clean air now. We need to work with the clean air. Clean air and I are best friends. We had partied in the Amber Lounge, the clean air. We didn't party in Abu Dhabi because it was just full of dust and crashes and debris. It'll be interesting to see what tyres everyone's gone to as well. Whether they've gone for the soft tyres or they've gone for mediums. Gap between me and Nico is 2 seconds. I'm starting to struggle a little bit in this race. I always feel like the AIs are extremely good in the first round. I'll be happy with a top 5 finish, to be honest. Let's just keep on going. Get this Merc rolling. Across the line with a 28.9.
Excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down. Okay, distance to teammate 22.4 seconds.
22.4 seconds is the gap between me and Rosberg. That's something I want to keep in mind for when I make my pit stop to a set of mediums. It's just about not letting the AIs get away from me. If they get away from me, then I'm in trouble. If they don't, then we're okay. But it's like with Hulkenberg. I'm matching Hulkenberg, and I shouldn't really be matching him at this stage in this career mode, especially with the car that I've got beneath me. But Hulkenberg's giving it everything he's got, so I really need to start pushing harder. So let's chuck this car into Rich for this entire final sector and really use some of this mighty Mercedes. This Hulkenberg's closing in on me now. These soft tyres aren't feeling brilliant for me. Honestly, it's probably just the track. I'm not strong around Australia. I finished 7th here for my Williams career mode. Don't really remember the Ferrari and the Red Bull days. I remember the Ferrari career mode. I went straight into the back of Vettel. Vettel went straight into the back of me, sorry. And I got quite a bit of hate for that for some reason. I don't know why. There's a good queue of cars down there.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on mediums.
Gap's up to 2.6 now as we rich mix for a bit there. Just to really get the hammer down, because I think they're in traffic. And that's the yellow flag behind. Yellow flag behind. Who's that? Bottas with the fastest lap of the race. Thanks, Valtteri. Someone's behind me has got yellow flag conditions. Well, he's causing yellow flags anyway. What's he doing it for?
Behind is 2.4 seconds.
I don't think what's going on behind. Let me go find out what's going on behind. Let me go and see. It's a right rear puncture for Kevin Magnussen, and he's holding up Ricciardo now in the process. Oh, I feel bad for Ricciardo. He's just staying there. Hold them up a bit more, K-Mag. Two videos in one day? Yes, oh my god, it's a miracle. I just did I'm doing 2 videos in one day. I feel like it. YouTube's always a hobby, it's not like a scheduled, proper thing. So if I feel like making more than one video, I can do that. Because it's my hobby. Always will be my hobby, no matter how many subs I have. Even if I'm like 20 million subscribers, it'll still be a hobby, it won't be a job. Wide on the exit there, but as long as I can keep... Well, Bottas has just gone into the fastest lap of the race. That kind of signals to me that he's on super softs if he's done a 27.1. And they're stuck in the yellow flag zone. All of them are. That's depressing. Have fun with them. Front left's going off a bit. I could probably extend the tyre stint. I might do that just to give the medium compound tyres a little less punishment. Because remember, we've been under safety car conditions as well. So that's helped these tyres get to lap 12. So really, the one stop might actually be a hard tyre choice to... Oh, hello. That's got to be from Magnussen. Not Magnussen, whoever's been in trouble. Whoever's causing trouble on track has just caused a VSC for us. So we've had a safety car and a virtual safety car for us today to play with. So that's interesting. Yes, I'm in the Delta time. I'll just wait till it says safety car is ending and then I'll bolt it over the Delta like you're allowed to. Well, not really, but it's a cheat. I presume that's because he's holding everyone up with his puncture.
so I expect they fix whatever the problem was.
Someone's fixed their problem. Congratulations, man. I'm glad you fixed your problem. You fixed my problem.
Safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. DSC ending. Wait for green. Okay, the incident has been cleared.
See that? You can just literally skip a second. Pascal Wehrlein's out of the race, so Ripperoni, Pascal Wehrlein. All you Pascal Wehrlein fans, unfortunately, your man is out of the Australian Grand Prix. As I press onwards now, gaining at least a second. Technically that is cheating, but it's the virtual safety car glitch. Everybody knows it, and it works perfectly.
So the gap to our teammate is 33.1.
The gap's now 33 seconds to me and Rosberg. Wow, okay. If only I knew what the gap was between me and Bottas, I could put that into perspective. I'm going to stay out a lap longer, because I think I've got the tyre life. I think that front left can hold on for another lap. Oh, hello, we've got some problems here. Who's that? Is that Pascal? It is Pascal. Off the track there. So an engine problem, it looks like, for Mr. Wehrlein. It's a shame, because he was doing probably well. Don't really know if he was doing well or not. Pascal Wellen. Yeah, front left can handle one more punishing lap. I'm going to send them one more punishing lap.
Don't forget, hit in this lap. Some information on Hulkenberg. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
The problem with Hulkenberg is slowing down, and Hulkenberg's behind me. That's a fascinating little quote you bring on there, Jeffrey. You seem to be giving me all the good news today. Yeah, the front left will hold for another lap, so I'm going to send it one more lap. And then we'll come in at the end of lap 12, start at lap 13. This Hulkenberg is really slowing. There's another problem in the background. Something in turn 12. There's a yellow flag. I can see it. What's going on in this race? Why is there so many people just attacking? It's into turn 12. Who's the problem solver? Hello. I think it might be some Ferraris having some fun. Oh, Raikkonen's just... Kimi. What that is that's me in my career mode in Abu Dhabi trying desperate stuff, and that's online at its best. You just see drivers going off all the time. Anyway, we're about halfway in, so I'm going to have a little look at the chat and see what you guys are up to. So, Metal Bomb plays is then there. Great Jamie says mate once again. We got Metal Bomb that says hi. Great Jamie giving us an information on the thing. It's what commentator says the F1 says in the F1 Challenge 1999/02 game before race. I don't know what he says in that one. Metal Bomb plays and says, I'm the best YouTuber. Thanks ever so much, dude. I appreciate stuff like that. Mate. Great Jamie says, if only this happened in the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And then We Bros comes in with, don't be a rookie cookie. I know that. Bit of rookie cookies there. Well, we do like seeing you do poorly and then... I mean, thanks for that, I guess. Yay, I suck at F1. I don't really mind, to be honest. I watched your last stream today. Oh, I knew you were there. Great Jamie says he has nothing to do. That's why he's doing 2 videos. It's David de la Torre Gallardo, I think, said that. Joshua says, lol. Metal Bomb says, great Jamie, kind of true. And then he asks, Foxy, why don't you use the steering wheel in F1 2016? I do have a steering wheel, but I use it only really just to chill on like Forza Horizon 3, just when I'm roaming around. Because quite frankly, I'm 5.5 seconds slower on a wheel than I am on a pad, which is why I'm using a pad and not a wheel. Otherwise, I'll be losing 5.5 seconds, and I'll probably be playing all of my races on like easy AI because I suck at ultimate AI with a wheel. Well, I'm 5.5 seconds slow, like I said. So, yeah, that's why I play on those. Just because I don't know, it feels weird. I guess I could learn, but I just prefer free roam. And Palmer's now out of the race, for God's sake. Oh, and Raikkonen's out of the race as well. So I'm guessing that Jolyon Palmer has gone straight into the back of Raikkonen. That's my only prediction, that whilst Raikkonen had spun, Palmer's just rammed into him, full homosexual style, and Bottas is on a set of super soft, so thanks for telling me that. Game. And the gap's 22 seconds. That's going to come down a lot. and we're going to be on mediums. Odds on Bottas will be on softs, but we will have track position as there's debris on track there. Okay, never mind. Gap's 20 seconds now. Okay, don't take 2 seconds to lap out of me, Bottas. That's really mean. So really, it's going to be about how much can we keep the gap. Round to the final corner. It's time for these tyres to say bye-bye. Let's go welcome some medium compound tyres, please. I'd like some. They'd be very nice for me. And there it is. 3-second stop. It's actually quite slow from Mercedes. Ooh, Mercedes, what are you doing to me? If you still are enjoying this stream, don't forget to click the like button. And subscribe if you've not yet subscribed already. It's going to be close between me and Valtteri. It's going to be close, but he is going to get out in front. Damn you, Valtteri. Right, so Bottas is in front. Rosberg's on supers as well. We are on mediums, so we're going to be way out of the positions here. As Ricciardo goes and sets a blistering lap time. Wow, that's quick. So Bottas did 7 laps on his soft tyres. I'm not even going to do 7 laps, did about 9 laps on his tyres. So expect him in. I'm not really sure when to expect him in, actually. What tyres is he going to be on? I don't want to waste these medium tyres. If I have to make another pit stop, I will make another pit stop onto a set of super softs, but I don't really want to. There's no need for me to make another pit stop. I have no desire to make another one. I've just got to accept the loss of time for now, hope the gap doesn't get too big, and basically use my defending skills to stay in front of these lot. Because don't fall asleep yet, because it's not over. Because I've got to stay in range of Bottas whilst not chewing up the tyres. You can still win this race, without a shadow of a doubt. You can still win this thing. Gap's probably about 3 or 3.8. Rosberg's in again. That's good to note. For what tyres, though? Mediums. Right. We've actually done this perfectly. If Bottas comes in from mediums now, we are in a world of glory. All we've got to do is put the car into lean, really, and just trundle around the track, really. Gap's 4.2 between me and Bottas. Again, guys, he is on a set of the super softs, so I do expect him to be pulling away at the rate he is. I'm not going to do everything I can to get past him because what's the point? He's in a powerful Williams car, which is going to be the rival team for this season for sure. It's going to be that Williams car, which I created to the top step, but I'm now in the Mercedes-Benz, and I will prove to the Williams car why the Works team will win the championship. Let's see if he pits this lap. I think he stayed out like 2 laps longer than Rosberg last time, so I expect him to do the same. Is that him coming into the pit? It is him coming into the pits. Right then, Valtteri, what are you going on? Set of mediums, I hope? As if he is on mediums. Thanks to notice that. So he's going to the end on mediums. They're 2 laps younger than mine. Track position's all mine. Game on. This race is 100% game on. I've got track position. They've got to catch me, and they've got to pass me on track to win this race. Otherwise, we're going to make a brilliant one-stop work if we can get the tyres to the end, so we cannot ruin them. Button jumps Bottas as my engineer starts talking about something very sexual. He's probably talking about what happened in the Amber Lounge. Bottas loses to Ricciardo. Interesting little fight there. You guys can just carry on battling each other. That's perfectly normal. I'll just carry on waltzing away into the distance because I don't need to stop again. Neither do they. Well, I've really worked this out a treat. So in theory, we've got nearly a pit stop's advantage to Bottas, and he's got to close the gap in on us. I should qualify outside the points more often. Strategy just works in my hands. I tell a lie, I want to qualify on pole. Otherwise the driver position will just go down for us, because we need to get back up in the driver position, so getting this race result is really going to help us out. Welcome everybody that is new to the stream. I will pause in a second just so I can see if there's anyone that's asking. I can see some questions there, so I'll pause the stream in just a second. No, not pause the stream, pause the race as Bottas gets back in front of Ricciardo. I think someone asked where did I finish in Abu Dhabi. I finished 16th. I had an absolute shocker of a race. We did get past Kvyat after he slowed us down when we were trying to catch up with the safety car. We nearly got close to Palmer. But really, it was the crash with the crash with Verstappen that sent us back with a front wing change, and then we were just out of position for the whole race, really. And then we made contact with Ericsson, lost the front wing again, and that cost us at least a good 10-20 seconds before we pitted again for a new front wing and again a new set of tyres. And then towards the end of the race, really, it was just even more disaster. I pitted for a set of soft tyres again, so I didn't have to make a set of two ultra soft tyres work. And the team fitted on old ultras, so I was screwed, and that was that race. But this race, however, is going a lot better for myself. As recap, we qualified outside of the top 10. We only qualified 12th here today, but we have made a good one-stop work. We've had a safety car, a virtual safety car. We've got 19 runners remaining, and I can tell you that we started on soft tyres. We made it up to lap 13, I think, on a set of soft tyres. So we did very well to get those tyres the distance. Now we're in a predicament whereby everyone is on mediums because they've made their second stops, whereas I've only made one stop onto mediums. Bottas has got 2 laps younger tyres than me, but the gap is 15 seconds between me and Bottas. So if Bottas wants to win this race, he's got to close a 15-second gap in 12 laps and overtake me as well, and I've got to keep my tyres intact, and otherwise we've done a brilliant one-stopper to win the Australian Grand Prix and start this career mode off with a bang. But we can't be thinking about celebrating just yet, as Jeffrey tells me about fuel loads. Also with fuel, we're not going to be running rich mix, because I want to save fuel for just in case of a potential attack from Bottas behind, so I would rather not. I'll pause the race on lap 20 to have a look at the chat and just see how you guys are doing. Because I like to see, I don't want to just ignore you for the entire race and just talk like this and just see you guys just typing in the chat and completely not responding to it, because I just feel a bit bad doing that. So I'll be pausing on lap 20 and I'll see what you guys are up to. Was a bit wide through there. The front left was the one that was the problem last time, I think. We need to look after the front left a little bit more, as Bottas there, crucially, is now in front of Jensen in the Australian Grand Prix. So now we're going to see a clear comparison. Well, Bottas is probably going to close the gap to me, in fairness, because he's quicker. But we're setting good, consistent lap times. The gap is 14.4 seconds, and we've got 11 laps to defend it off. Even if he closes in on us at half a second a lap, as long as it's not more than a second, it has to be more than a second, actually. As he goes and sets a fastest lap of a 1:27 flat in the process. Alright, Valtteri, Jesus Christ. He really is going to go for it. But I've got track position, that's all I care about. So, you go rinse your tyres, mate.
Some information on Hulkenberg. It seems they fix whatever
The gap is 15.1 apparently now. How does that make sense? Verstappen's third in this moment in time. Bottas is going to close in on us, but will he close on us by the end of the race? Just got to keep these tyres intact. 18% tyre wear. So it's all to play for in this Australian Grand Prix. It's going much smoother than the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Put it that way. Gap's 13.5 apparently now. It's not enough though. He's got to be closing over a second a lap. 1.52 seconds a lap if he wants any chance of winning this race. And we're on the same set of tyres. And I'm just cruising around right now. I'm not pushing because I just don't need to. I want to save all my tyres and grip for when he's right behind me. That's Bottas there on the mini-map, as I am just comfortably in the lead of this race in my Mercedes. I'm going to come across the line to complete the 20th lap of the Australian Grand Prix. Still in the 28.3s. I know Bottas did a 27 flat last lap. But remember that we are consistent in our lap times. We're not dropping off. It's the same thing as Brazil. We're very consistent. So that's all I really care about. I'm not bothered about how quick I am, as long as I'm consistent and I'm not dropping off the pace too much. Keeping a nice consistent pace, and therefore these lap times are very competitive. And Valtteri has got 10 laps to close the gap. Without ruining his tyres, of course. We've done 21% tyre wear, and we pitted in the end of lap 13? End of lap 12. So in 2 laps time, if those things are on 25% tyre, yeah, we should be able to. We may have to cruise a bit more at the end, but in theory we should be able to get these tyres to the end. Gap's 12.5 seconds with 10 to go. Should be ours in the bag, really. Just can't bottle it. You know what happened last time. I will not let Bottas win after somehow he has magically decided to show up in this career mode. He didn't show up when I was there, so I'm going to show him up in my Merc. I love the Mercedes car, so it doesn't bother me. And bang it across the line for a 28.6. Still consistent. Let's have a look and see how we are going in terms of the chat, see how everyone's doing. See if you are having a good time or not. Hopefully you are, otherwise that's awkward. And fresh mediums, don't forget. Yeah, so Bottas is on fresh mediums, so we can't forget that. Red Dog says, did you win in Abu Dhabi? Just going to take a drink of my my orange, my Fanta. No. I didn't get a point. He was 15th, 16th. Oh. I'm in the middle of my F1 2015 championship season. Oh, nice. In fairness, though, I wasn't a massive fan of F1 2015. How do you think you will do this season? I want to win it. I think Tom will win. Metal Bomber says, how old are you, Foxy? I'm 18, if you guys are interested. Petrolhead is back, and we've got Batchman is back, and we have got ourselves Beast Mode, who is here as well, with the Mercedes vibes flowing in the chats here, as we look to try and take back the crown after Williams, of course, took it last season with myself. So I'm here to come to Mercedes and take the crown back to the team in Brackley. As that was nice on the track there. We've got 9 laps to go.
The gap to teammate is 23.
How is the gap between me and Rosberg 23 seconds? I don't understand how Rosberg can be so incredibly slow. I want to also carry on. Who's third? It's Verstappen that's third. That's interesting to know. Just want to say a massive thank you to everyone that's currently watching the stream, everyone that's clicked the like button on the stream, and to all those that have subscribed as well. It really does mean a lot to me and my channel, so I really do appreciate every single one of you that is here. Because you guys are the MVPs, and you guys told me to do another Mercedes career mode. So as the title of this video says, one last ride. One final ride in my favourite car in Formula 1, so what a way to end career mode. Not with a Williams car, with a Merc. Much better. 28.8. So we are dropping off the pace slightly. We have had some scruffy laps, so let's pick up the pace a bit. I think we'll start using rich mixture a bit on the straights, not in the corners areas, because that's just going to make tyre wear poor. And I'd rather not have poor tyre wear. In other words, just to cover off Valtteri, really. I just want to make sure the gap is literally near damn impossible for him to close. The tyre wear is at 26%. We set green in the first sector, which is nice to see. So we definitely still got the pace on these medium tyres, even though we've been on them for nearly 10 laps now. I am getting the vibe that the one stop works. It works around Singapore, put it that way. When it comes to the Singapore Grand Prix, I'm doing a super soft race. Because the last 2 races in Singapore, I've been beaten by doing the 2-stop, and the drivers that beat me did 1-stops. I'm not falling for that trick again. Seems like a 1-stopper and a 2-stop race really does work in your favour. As long as you're competitive and can stay with the drivers, You really do stand a good chance. Something I should really take note of. Maybe just try it out. See how we go with it. Burn a little bit of fuel, I think, just to really cement my position against Valtteri as we go in to do a 26.6. So still competitive. My phone goes off again. Apologies, probably because it's BBC Sport telling me about a goal between Man United and Anderlecht, because I just follow all football with my phone. So
conditions still remain dry for a while. We will update you if the outlook changes.
the gap is 10 seconds between me and Valtteri with 8 to go.
Bottas is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 8.7 seconds. They're on old mediums.
Huh.
The time last lap was a 1:27.
Gap's 8.7 actually. Not 10 seconds. Right. Looks like we've got a bit of a race on our hands then. If that gap keeps coming down at the rate it is, Bottas is going to get a lap or so where he will challenge for the lead. But, like I said before, track position is all I care about. So Bottas, you can close in on me, mate. That's fine. As long as I've got the track position, you need to get on with it. It's all up to you, Valtteri, to claim this win, to claim your first win. Because you've got to blitz it. 28.4 now. I think he's going to run out of laps. He might get in DRS range. It could potentially be down to the fact if he had one more lap, he could have done it. Give credit to the Williams car, though. It is actually quite quick. Because Bottas was useless last season for some reason. I don't know why. We found a 10th in the first sector as well. That's really good. Keep it up. Nice, calm and collected driving. Not raging. Keeping my head in cool. And we can go on and win this. Gap 7.5 seconds with 7 to go. Still, he's going to push me to the end, Valtteri is. This might come down to a last lap thriller, actually. Unless I really start busting a gut and really pushing it. In fairness, though, what I will be doing is kicking Nico's ass at this rate. Let's get some rich mix going. And that's a 28 flat, my personal best in this race. And that's all I need to be doing. It's just those personal... Huh. Yeah. When I said that, I didn't expect that. I did not expect to see a lap time like that being thrown around the board by Valtteri. He's going to be right on my crack hole by the end of this race. Oh, everyone's really lapping quick, aren't they? I'm slow round here then. I'm not burning the fuel though, that's the thing. I'm not wasting all the fuel. I'm not wrecking the tyres. I'm just gently going about my own business. Maybe, seeing those lap times, I need to burn a bit of fuel now. Seems like Valtteri has ordered me to pick up my pace, and I will accept his challenge of picking up the pace. Got 5 laps, coming to 4 laps to go. Tyre wear we've got in the bag, so Valtteri is really pressing me now, so it's time to pick up the pace, I think. And use rich mixture a lot more. 28.3, gaps 5.5 now, with 5 to go, 4 to go.
5.3 seconds.
It's not enough, Valtteri, if you want to win the race. Got to close up a little bit more than that, sunshine. You're going to be letting me win the race after what happened last time out. I could do with a race win. I don't think I've ever won. That is true. I've never won a career mode Grand Prix around Australia. If you want a bogey track for me, it's this one. Funnily enough. Never won round here in career mode. The gap's 4.7. At least we're going to be able to get updated gap times now between me and Bottas. Hitting that curve's not what I wanted. The gap is 4.7. Vettel goes flying as well. Wow, all the drivers are really flying at the moment. Whereas I'm just, you know, comfortably trundling in 28s. Wow, he just took 6/10 in the middle sector, is Valtteri. Running out of time though. He needed to be 4 seconds back at the start of the lap, not now at the end of the lap. And he's forcing my hand, and I am now using Rich Mix probably to the end of the race. Because I need to. This traffic hopefully will hold him up a bit as well. Whap! What's he doing? The gap is 3.7 with 3 to go. In answer to, I think I saw a question about Sub-Champ, there is no Sub-Champ this Sunday. The reason that it was uploaded on the Tuesday, well, when I say it was uploaded, I mean like the race results, not the footage, was because the Bahrain Grand Prix went on last week and it went too close to the 6 PM start time. So what I did is I changed it to Monday at 6 PM instead, just so we could actually do it. And then of course we did, and then it was uploaded on the Tuesday. So that's why it was late. But there's no Sub-Champ this Sunday, and there is no videos on my channel next week because I'm on holiday and I'm taking the time that I go away on holiday. I have decided that I do not want to upload a video. Literally just going to go on a full all-out break, and I'm really looking forward to it. Gap's 2.9. Wow, Valtteri, calm your tits. Get away from me. Leave me alone. Let me take the race win. No one loves you, Valtteri. You have loyal supporters. I have supporters. But my supporters love me more than your supporters love you. Shots fired at Valtteri Bottas supporters. My fans are better. That's even a word. Or better, yeah, sure, why not? We'll roll with it. There he is. He has been closing that gap. Personal best from us. We're still pushing in this race. But what we can conclude is the Williams team are going to give us a fight this season, and that's exactly what we've come here for. Very similar to the Ferrari versus Mercedes duel in real life. If we can just stay out of DRS range for the last lap, we've won the race, basically. Be a close finish, though. Gap's 2.1. He needs more. Yeah, I know there's a lot more fuel remaining in the car, so if you don't mind me, Jeffrey, I'm just going to use it all, like every last gulp of it, because, you know, I'm thirsty, my car's thirsty, we want to use the fuel, we want to push it. Gap's 1.6, as long as he's not in DRS range. If I can get in DRS range of these guys, that will really help me out. If not, then rip me. You two back markers need to clear off. Get out the way. Move, please. No, he's closing in on the bloody manor. Oh, damn it. Thank you. Block Valtteri for me. Thank you very much. Keep blocking him. No, that's not blocking him. That's helping him. Rio, it's your turn to get out my way and out. The time to block him is now. Nice getting out the way there, Rio. Now keep him held up. Nope, he's letting through. That's 1.3. Keep my head down. Keep pushing. And this Merc's going to have what the start we wanted. From 12th on the grid. Horrible qualifying session. We're going to make a one-stop work. He's right there, look. It's just going to be too little too late for you, my sunshine. definitely did do well to close the gap. He just didn't do enough corner cut, my bad. 9/10. He'll have DRS on the straight. Won't work for him though. I'm sorry, Valtteri. I know you're such a talented driver, obviously. Shots fired, I'm the best driver. Oh, wow, you've got a great X out of there. Unfortunately for you, Sunshine, it's not enough. Round the final corner. Sorry, Valtteri, mate. P1. Whew.
Absolutely awesome. Just amazing. Well done.
P1. Perfect job. One stop strategy worked all the way to the end. And that is the first win of hopefully many with my career mode.
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today. The key to their success was keeping
That was
calm and
perfect.
reacting to the
What a win.
situation quickly.
I needed that after the race. Petrol says, are you using a controller or a wheel? I'm using a controller. I've used a controller ever since this game started, and we have a floating Hulkenberg in the background. So that's nice to see. Nice floating Hulkenberg. So let's have a look at the some things in chat. Do you remember when you said you would sing PPAP in the next live stream? I said, what is PPAP? Never said I was going to sing it. I don't even know the lyrics. Are you doing this entire season's live streams? No, it's going to alternate between streams, video, and every week it will change and alternate. There'll be 2 episodes a week, but 1 week it'll be streams, 1 week it'll be videos. Wow, Bottas had one more chance. He would have probably taken that race win, but he hasn't. We will move on with that in flying colours for the next race of the thing. Do you have motorsport? Oh, that's just a question for everyone, I would have thought. Is there some championship this Sunday? Because last time Foxy was late and I had to watch it off Risa Champ. Yeah, that's what I mean. Well, Reese uploaded it really early. I didn't expect him to upload it that early. I was only one of a few drivers to lap in the 27s, but never mind. Yeah, of course, the game was on the 27th. I don't know what about Red Bull. Did I win here with Red Bull? I don't remember winning with Red Bull. I'm pretty sure I got beat by the Mercs. I think it's what it was. I'm sure I was on there. Come on, Tom, you have this. Yep, I won it. It's all perfectly fine. I'm guessing you were first after turn 1 due to that dive, due to the dive bomb. Do you want proof that I wasn't? I didn't get turn 1. I wasn't first into turn 1. Just put it out there now. You got the start that you said you wanted, but definitely didn't win the race from a dive bomb. In fact, if you look at turn 1 here, didn't even go for it. I nearly crashed, but yeah, no, I did it all on strategy. That race was a strategical win there. A 1 stop for me gets me the win. Hulkenberg gets 5th, Grosjean 6th, Verstappen and Ricciardo very far down the order after getting 1st and 3rd. Button and Alonso getting points for McLaren. Ferrari with no points today, and that's a shocking result for them. So that's a shame. But in the race direct today, you can see there was quite a few incidents actually. There's a lot of them. No one got any collisions. No one got any warnings, sorry, penalties, but lots of warnings being given out. So that's kind of interesting. Just a quick show there that everything is on Ultimate, as it always will be, and as it always has been. But that is it, guys. That is the race win. And as to the driver's standings, we kicked things off where we wanted to be. Thanks ever so much for all the positive words there. We've got Toro Rosso, Haas, everyone else in the constructors. We kicked things off with Mercedes high and fly. But we're definitely going to be challenging Williams, it seems, for this season, which is going to be a very good fight. Because that car's quick in a straight line. And we need to be worried about that. We need to be very worried about that. Having a look then at the resource points. Can we actually make an upgrade? I don't think so. I'll have a look at the driver position. We're going to go back up to 5 now. So we're back to where we were. So really, we're kind of even after round 1. I'm not in trouble of getting fired, which is nice. So having a look at the R&D, we cannot do anything. So we're going to have to stick with the same car that we've got for Bahrain, which is fine. So, you know, we'll have to do it like that. So yeah, that's all we've got to do there. So that's it, really. That's me done. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's live stream. Again, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe if you've not yet subscribed already. Battery Man says win, 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 and then a hashtag win. Beast Mode comes in with a victory. Metal Bomber Play says enjoy your holidays, so thank you very much. Nick says congratulations. Beast Mode says Victor. Empty Game says that's a first. Well, it's not first actually, because I didn't get first into turn 1 in Brazil or in Abu Dhabi or ever. And then we have got Battery Man coming back in with the yay Tom Tom, and then Petrol said not really, he wins most. Well, I mean, you know, I do win a lot of races, but that's because I'm quick. Beast Mode says, notice me. I noticed you. Batchman says, happy Easter. Happy belated Easter. Metal Bomb Play says, enjoy holidays. And then Petrolhead says, Beast Mode, he will. So, thank you guys so much for watching today's stream. I'm done. Thank you guys very, very much. And I will see you guys for the start of my brand new F1 2016 series, which is called F1 2016 Randomizer Championship. That'll be uploaded tomorrow. So hopefully you guys enjoy that new series. I really enjoyed recording it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And I'll see you guys for a new video, which will be out at 5 PM UK time tomorrow. So thanks ever so much, guys. I appreciate every single one of you coming out to watch both streams today. And you're the real MVPs, and I love all of you. Take care, all. Peace.